Welcome back, traders. Do we have some freaking phenomenal DD for you guys today? Welcome. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless each and every single one of you guys. We have some very big stuff to cover today. And the first thing going over is Cassandra Unchained, a.k.a. Michael J Burry, a.k.a. The Big Short, ladies and gentlemen, has been tweeting pretty much all last night, 6 hours ago and then 17 hours ago, both about, you guessed it, GME, guys. And this is going to be so freaking fun to watch develop as he talks about pre-squeeze GameStop, talking about Ryan Cohen emails, talking about Roaring Kitty emails. So I don't do this often, guys. I do not do this often. I'm going to get my tin hat on, and we're going to look at some absolute tin right now. As you can see, he said, remember GME? Bet you did not know about this. So this is an email that Scion Asset Management, his fund, before he closed it, sent out. So if you guys don't follow him on Twitter, drop him a follow. At Cassandra Unchanged. It says, dear board members, Scion Management and its affiliates own approximately 2.7 million shares, or about 3.5% of GameStop common stock. As mentioned in a previous letter, we have concerns about capital management at GameStop. Given recent GameStop common stocks purchases under $4 a share, we must restate that GameStop complete the remaining 237 million share per repurchase at once with urgency. So he sent this out approximately August 16th, 2019. August 16th, 2019. Where were you trading? It's Bitcoin. Let's go into GME. And let's look at the macro, because I'm genuinely curious to see. August 16th, 2019. August 16th, 2019. August 16th, 2019. So you were near your bounce of the work cooked trend line, which is absolutely... Oh, you were right after the bounce of the we are cooked. No, it's 2019. Excuse me. That's all the way back here, guys. Wow. So that quite literally happened right at your low of 2019. That is so wild. To see that came in on the weekly, that was the low back in 2019. And that came off of a pretty significant drop for GameStop, approximately 80% in 209 days, guys. So Michael Burry was talking about GameStop, talking to GameStop board members back here, right? You see in the tweet as well, he mentions we expect GameStop's business will perk up a bit during 2020 to 2021 as the new console cycle will begin. And then he says, notably, as of July 31st, 2019, Bloomberg reports short interest in GameStop stock at 7.2 million shares, about 63% of the 90 million shares outstanding. I wish I could zoom in on this, because it's a little harder to read. But what's even more interesting is he goes into an email left by Keith Gill. Dear Burry and team, thank you for writing an open board letter of GME. As a deep value investor, I share your views wholeheartedly, especially with regard to the board's inaction over the past few months in the face of absurdly low share price. I'm a CFA charter holder with roughly 10 years of experience as an independent investor, and I haven't seen anything like this before. As you know, usually such price action characterizes companies that are on their way to bankruptcy. Indeed, technical analysis has benefited me the most by steering me clear of such companies. Yet, these past few months, I found myself averaging down into an equity and leaps of a company with one of the ugliest POS charts I have ever seen. It's times like these where my value first mentality manifests itself clearly. So very interesting to see. As soon as he closes his company last month, or his fund last month, he is an independent investor now, and he's now bringing these urgent problems or these urgent topics to board which I just think is absolutely fascinating. I think it's interesting. I know I say that word a lot, but there's nothing particularly that would drive him to do this except for the potential corruption within these stocks and looking for a potential long in these stocks, as people in the comments have been calling out, right? According to 13Fs, you exited GameStop 1 quarter before the squeeze. And you can see GameStop Corp in the 13 filing of his fund. So interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. And in my opinion, right, I mean, this is almost always the case. This stuff just happens around the days that we're off. These bomb drops, bombshells. And what I anticipate for GameStop is I anticipate a bid to come around 7 p.m. tonight. And I would not be surprised once you see overnight hours trading pop in. I would not be surprised to see you gap up all the way until this 50-day EMA sitting currently at 22.46. What you do at 22.46 is going to be crucial because you could blast through it and go all the way up to 24. Or you could kind of take this drawdown and then go back to fill the gap after open. Now, one thing remains interesting, and that is if you do see that gap up, guys, at 22.46, you're going to be above the we are cooked trend line. And you're going to confirm this as a busted pattern like we had hypothesized it would be. Seeing that the we're cooked trend line, it has a very specific name because every time you get down here, the retail sentiment and the market sentiment is an absolute capitulation, guys. So the fact that you are below it, and this guy, this silly goose, this silly chicken, decides to comment on GameStop saying, bet you didn't know this about the GameStop squeeze, right? Remember GME? He's saying remember GME because people are forgetting the sleeping beast that this thing has become. And when you look at the company as a whole, when he was invested 3.5% of the entire shares, this company is significantly flipped the fundamentals. I mean, you look at $10 billion of cash on hand and assets, profitability, and one of the largest retail shareholder bases in the entire stock market, if not the largest besides for AMC. This is absolutely a tin hat moment, and I can't get away from it, right? I mean, you're in your critical support zone. Tap, tap, launch, tap, tap, potential launch here. You're literally a roaring kitty tweet away. If my man replies to this post, if Roaring Kitty replies to this post, or maybe Ryan Cohen, right? Because Ryan Cohen also got name dropped in this post on Twitter. That is going to be a headwind, guys. That is going to be an absolute crazy thing because Michael Burry has been in the news recently, actually, causing a fuss, causing a stir. He quoted NVIDIA, and then the NVIDIA CEO then replies saying, we're absolutely okay. I think it was something with a depreciation issue. Yep, depreciation issue. Saying that AI and NVIDIA particularly is overvalued. Well, he came back swinging, and I think Michael Burry's tweets have this kind of leverage, right? And it's all eyes. As you can see, this was posted 6 hours ago only, getting 760 retweets, 3.3K likes, and this one had 1 million views with 10K likes. This is insane, guys. This is insane for GameStop. Any publicity is good publicity in this mindset, and the fact that you're getting this bullish catalyst, this bullish momentum after seeing this drawdown in volume, right? Let's go over the 3 big things that I look at when I'm looking for a reversal here. I want to see what's your candlestick formation. You have a double engulfing weekly candlestick. You have the weekly MACD, my favorite indicator in the entire market, beginning to curl and flip up. The last 2 times you got this flip, guys, you got the breakout of the pennant, 25%. You got it here. You got a $10 move. You got it here. You got a $12 move. And so the weekly MACD has been a certified banger on this stock. And the fact that you are getting a curl up on the weekly, you're getting a weekly candle close potentially, right? Because I do anticipate a gap up on Friday into either the 50 or the 200-day EMA. You have the potential to engulf all three of these candles. And if you do that, guys, you're talking an explosive move like this. The last time you got something like that, it was this candle before this run-up. Another comparable candle is this candle before you got a top and then a reversal. But the third thing that I'm looking at is what is your volume profile? Your volume profile is absolutely piss poor. It's genuinely so bad, and it's been decreasing since this falling wedge, and that is exactly what you want to see from a falling wedge formation. Is this pop off of earnings, right? This is the most volume that came in on September 12th, September 11th, never forget. Came in on September 12th. The most volume since June, and then you have been dry ever since. You peaked, and then volume has been going down. Well, this is now a genuine opportunity for the bulls of GameStop stock to start making headlines again. If you can get back above the work cook trend line and finish somewhere between 2250 and 2260 come Friday close, guys, that is going to be your most bullish candle on GME since your earnings breakout. And if that happens, guys, I would anticipate you come all the way back up to this $25 level. It's bold. It's a bold statement. And I had someone in my comments saying 25 next week, and I was like, slow down, buddy. But so often we say the chart tells you a story, and then the news follows, right? Someone always knows. And you'd be lying to yourself if you were thinking that Michael Burry is not looking at this chart if he's also commenting on GameStop. He definitely is, guys. So it's absolutely critical to see what you do at 7 p.m. I do think you're going to gap up here. And I'm genuinely excited. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for Twitter because Twitter's going to go insane. I'm excited for my own long, right? But as we see this develop on the weekly, I will continue to cover this weekly MACD cross, guys, because that has not failed you one time yet. Take a zoom out. It genuinely just looks so good. Another example of your weekly MACD cross happened back here at $10. You finished 66. So when you talk about the squeeze-esque catalysts that GameStop genuinely has, people are talking like this thing's been dead and illiquid or non-volatile for the last 5 years. Yes, the trading return may have been chop, but your swings in price, guys, I've experienced it personally, averaging down here and then riding it, selling in at 80, guys, selling at 80 in the post market. This is one of the best swinging stocks in the entire stock market. And if you can identify things like the weekly MACD that literally have never failed, caught your move up here, caught your move up here, even caught this little blip back here. Caught your move up here. Get across 70% in a week, guys. So it is just silly that we have these indicators at our disposal and we're not using them. Absolutely recommend, not financial advice, use the weekly MACD. I genuinely love it. Besides for this, guys, I just want to say thank you guys, each and every single one of you guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, 1K, guys, 1K. And I was thinking maybe we should do a stream. We should do something. Pop some champagne, pop a beer, right? Whatever it is, let me know, guys, and I will genuinely take a moment to just celebrate with you guys, take questions, Q&A, because none of this is possible unless you guys share your feedback, your positivity, your likes, right? Share the video, blow it up, right? And so I could not ask for more, and I won't. I'll just say continue to do what you're doing. I'll continue to do what I'm doing, bring my passion, my excitement to the stock market on these stocks, and I'll continue to give my wholeheartedly honest DD on these meme stocks that pretty much have gotten me in to the stock market. AMC was my first stock I ever owned back in 2020, and I just remember the community, like the brotherness, right? I mean, it genuinely felt like it was the apes versus Wall Street, and we were kicking their behinds, right? And that's kind of what I want to bring back. I want to bring back the growth in knowledge, not to just grow your mind, but grow your portfolios and just make it a friendly community, because it truthfully took me out of a dark place. And it was there for me to just have fun, genuinely, wholeheartedly fun, guys. So join the Discord. It's free below. Still want to get a lot of like-minded investors down there, so it's completely free. Feel free to join, guys. God bless each and every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful gobble gobble turkey day, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless, guys. Woo!